Okay, how's it going, everyone? Today's video is going to be about drawing trend channels. There's a lot of ways to do it. There's not really like a perfect way, but I'm going to show you guys how I do it, and you really just have to fiddle with it, what makes sense, and all that. Because if the trend channel doesn't make sense, you find a different trend channel, and there's going to be short-term trend channels, longer-term trend channels, and you can really make really educated guess or probabilities. You're making educated guesses all the time in the stock market, and you're trying to predict the movement, right? But with this system, it adds so much value. You have your bands here, and everyone that's in my Discord. And if you're not, you definitely have to join the Discord to understand how to set up your chart like this. Understand it. This is just one unique tool I'm making a video so you guys can understand more exactly how I'm doing it. And it's been very successful. I think you guys are going to really learn a lot from this. So let's start out with let's do Tesla. Tesla is one of the biggest cap stocks. It's a really nice one, and we can look to see what's the trend channel. I'm going to use the 1 minute. It's my scalping strategy. It's really nice, and we're going to use it accordance with are you near the ATR4. And then remember, our price targets are always the EMA 5, 10, and 20. When it hits the 20, that's usually where you should be out. So when you draw a trend channel, when the opening bell starts, most of the time you only have the highs of the morning bell, which is around 9:30. So you can really, or wherever this is, I'm going to put it right here because this is clearly the high here. And so you take the high and you draw it to the low. But you're not going to have these candles here running up, right? This trade's already done. We want to make sure we get in this trade before it's already done. So what you do is you drag your channel to where the candles are. And what you'll see is if you see a short trend like this, okay, this trend is very really hard to make money in because it's going to hit, bounce, and bounce, and you got to be very out of the trade. Whereas if it's a more range of a channel, like if it's like a channel like look at this, you see how more range it is. It's a lot easier to trade. But we only have this knowledge, so what we could see is we had this time distance of the EMA 20. We look for price to be as close as possible to the ATR4, along with are we touching a lower trend channel touch. And as you can see, I would not have taken Tesla. I'm pretty sure today AMD was one of them, and I'll show you a different scenario here. So AMD, as you can see, has this ATR4, but look what we also have. We have a trend channel. So we're going to trade the trend channel here. And a lot of the times is, guys, what you'll see is you'll get very close, and it's very normal to start scaling in. A lot of the times I'll say, like, okay, if it goes down from 129 all the way to, if it drops like 25, 50 cents, I'll scale in. This is called putting skin in the game. But you can very clearly see if we do touch this, it's very respecting the channel. As long as you see that, if we get to the highs, right in here, as you can see, it hits the highs, it can go a little above it, but it's respecting the channel. So what happens is we correlate it with the bottom. We assume if we hit this bottom channel, it's going to respect it. So what we have is an ATR4 on the 1 minute, along with very close to the trend channel, and we had that bounce. And so it's just a very nice tool just to give you confidence in your trades. And then what happens is once the channel goes up, you see the different type of channel you have. That is called your short-term channel. Now, if I want to look at something and look at something at a broader channel, you could take the very low and you could go through the day. Let's say I wanted to trade this stock coming up in here. Well, we could see here is a broad channel. As you can see, if we're getting close to the ATR4, we can see what is the broad channel looking at. And it's just nice to see over time to say, okay, where's the big resistance? You have big resistance here, big support there, big support there. And so I only do this if there's a lot of time throughout the day. Like 12:59 p.m., I can put a bigger broad channel. Whereas if I just had this portion of candles, then I can only work with that short-term trend channel, which I usually do like to use. So I'll see this broad channel here. I'll see that there's clear resistance here. And then oftentimes what I'll do is I'll correlate it with a small channel. What is the most recent low we see? So we see the most recent lows right here, and you can see a very respected channel where once you have time distance, you can very clearly see, okay, The broad channel saying resistance is right here. The more short channel, which is going to be more respected, is saying up here, you know, there's going to be resistance here. And then if you're near AT4, you can make some good money. So you see how there's different ways to draw the channel. When there's more data throughout the day, I can take that 1 minute and draw a big channel to see, like, where's the big key areas of resistance and support. Whereas the short channel, I can kind of see, okay, so if we hit this bottom here, we found a channel. Okay, hit this top, we found a channel where it resists. So if it tries to go up again, we know this is big resistance. We know that's big resistance, and we saw it with the big channel that, you know what, this could have a big drastic drop. Let's look at SPY. SPY is a very nice one. We traded this one today, I believe, in the chat. And I'm going to show you guys. So here's the opening bell, nothing happening. You're not even close to ATR4. It's not even worth drawing a channel. There's not really much overreaction plays here, right? So you would probably get something like this. I like to see it close to ATR4. So what we want to see here is what's the channel looking like. So once we start going up, we can kind of see, okay, you know, we have a channel here. We're not close to ATR4. Would it take this? So let's just keep going up. That's the bigger term channel here. Because as you can see, we took the lows and we go all the way to the highs right in here. So that is a big channel. You very clearly see some resistance here. Support is out in this area. So that is considered a longer term channel. We're using a 1 minute chart. This is the scalping strategy. And so what I would see is like, okay, we're getting very close to ATR4. We actually took this trade and we literally called the top here. And I have the proof, you know, you guys that are in the Discord, you saw it. But what I see is too is what does the short-term channel look like? And when I draw this, I knew, okay, if it gets anywhere close to this area, it's very big resistance because that's the big channel saying something. But a lot of times you kind of have to ignore a channel. You can't really take this to the T. If it's above the ATR4 like this, you're like, okay, it's probably not going to get there. You know, it's probably not. So what I do is I just like to look at that and then look at the small channel and be like, okay, this one's kind of respecting more to where the ATR4 is for a nice scalp. So what happens is we hit this channel here. I actually took the trade right up in this channel here. It goes a little down. Made some good little money here, but I didn't take it off. I wanted to see more at least to the EMA 10 or 20. And so we hit this channel here again, but you can see the drastic move down we have the minute it hits this channel here. And so what happens is we had this time distance here. So we were able to make a nice channel going up and it just went plummeting down. This was a very nice trade if I held it, obviously. And that just shows the proof of the system where we are literally catching the tops and we're catching it very safe. So, and then here's another channel here. So and then you start your new channel once it goes down. And as you can see, what a beautiful trade here. I probably would have taken this trade on SPY for calls. You have your very perfectly trend here. Bottom, bottom, bottom. But as you can know, a lot of the times you can have these little breakthroughs. This is called the fear, right? It breaks through the channel and then it comes right up. That's super bullish. You're really close to the ATR4 in this area. This would have been a very nice trade here. And as you can see, we went back into the channel once we relabel it, and it's acting as support, just like how these areas were. And this right here should be resistance, but we create a whole new channel though, because you got to realize these are 1 minute channels. These come and go, and so you're going to make new channels all the time. Once you break out of that channel, then yes, you're back into the uptrend. And that's what we're doing here. As long as price is close to the ATR4, you know, you can use the channel and make an assessment. Like right in here, this was another nice trade, I believe. I think we took the trade. I didn't take this one, but I think I would have taken this one. As you can see, we're very close to ATR4. Yeah, I could have got some really nice scalps up in here. Right in here, all the way down here. And like I said, this might not seem a lot, but the people that are in my options trading and in my Discord, these are like 20-30% gains, 0 DTE. These are massive gains we're making. This right here would have made me 400% gains if I held on to it, but I'll show you guys what I saw in this trade too. We had the channel here, right in here. You see how I'm always drawing it from the lows to the high. So you can very clearly see we have a channel. Once there's a lot of candles, you can clearly see there's a resistance, support, resistance, support. And so we want to take it right here near the ATR4 and have that move down. That's all we needed. That's all I needed was this move down here to make 10, 20, 30% gains. In hindsight, if you held it, nobody knows. You could have made this massive gain. But like I said, a lot of my alerts are making 2x, 3x, 5x, 10x moves just so everyone can get. Sometimes it don't work like that all the time. And so that's really the thing. So if you want to draw a long-term channel, you can go when it's like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you can be like, oh, what's the what's the highest low of the day or the lowest low? So you take the lowest low to the highest and you can kind of see it'll fluctuate. Okay, these are the big areas to look out for, right? But you don't just base your trade on that. You have to use a short-term channel to correlate it to what you're seeing. So I really hope this video helps. I wanted to make kind of a smaller video. I know we're in 10 minutes, but it really is that simple. You go to your Webull, hit the crayon icon for drawings, and hit trend channel. They make it very simple, and you could do these drawings yourself, but they make it very simple to do it yourself. We can very clearly draw these ourselves, right? But they make it where, it's algorithmed to say, okay, it's dummy proof. Here's your lows, and you can very clearly see your channel, right? And then once you're using this, it's only good with this system, because with this system, you're looking at the ATR4, you're understanding time distance, you're understanding price has to go to the EMA 20, which is this light blue band. And so once you have a lot of candles, you can make a short-term trend channel, and you can make massive gains doing this. Just like we took, a lot of these trades up in here. I took this trade with the Discord group right in here. As you can see, we have our channel. We hit the upper trend, and we went plummeting down. And that's really is. You have time distance, so you have a nice area to the EMA 20. I hope this video helps, guys. Like I said, there's short-term channels, long-term channels. Try to use both in coordination. I'm using this on the 1 minute. You can do it on the 5 minute too. Same thing. But I'm looking really for the 1 minute. That is where I'm making a lot of my money. But if you guys want to join the Discord, for the ones that aren't in, the new people watching this, on how to properly draw trend channels on Webull and make massive money with this system, you're more than welcome to join the Discord. Hit the link down below in the YouTube comments or in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll be pinned. You can't miss it. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. All you have to do is head on over to server shop in the top left, and you'll want to get the day in Swing Trading Plus, because what we're talking about, it works for swing trading too, but where we're making our most money is the day trading side. You're looking at your options. Like I said, we're doing short-term options, 0 TTE or weekly, and we're getting those dollar moves on that premium, and we're making massive money in less than around 5 to 10 minutes of trading. That's the power of day trading. It's really awesome. $12 a month. You'll get my insight, my alerts. I go live, my entries and exits. A lot of people say it helps when I go live because it kind of, I guess, calms the nerves down that we're all in this together. We're all trading the same thing. We all see the same thing. And, we're in it together, right? Whereas if you're doing this solo, it can get kind of nerve-wracking. Like, am I doing this right? Am I the only one? A group of people, if you want to be in a community, we kind of uplift each other. $12 a month. If you subscribe on your computer, you can make, it will be a flat rate of $12. If you do it on your phone, it will charge an iOS fee, so do keep that in mind. But yeah, I really enjoyed making this video. I'll put this in the day trading education for you guys, so you guys can always watch it. It'll always be there. But this is the trend channel tutorial on how I'm doing it. Like I said, there's no right or wrong. It's just got to make sense. If the trend channel don't make sense and there's nothing to it, then you got to reevaluate. Like right in here, you can clearly see, what is the trend channel doing. And it's very nice. It's a very nice system, guys. I think you guys are going to love it. And I look forward to seeing anybody new that comes to the Discord. I really think we can all make money, and it's just been a very nice strategy. With this strategy, like, not to brag, fingers crossed, bless the Lord all the time. He has really blessed me a lot. We have been winning constantly. Oh, here's the actual server. Yeah, we've been getting, I got to put this return in here, but we've been on a really big win streak. We had one loss, but we perfected that, and we've just been on a really good win streak here, guys. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, and the Discord's there if you want to join. The link's down below. If you guys like this video, give a like, subscribe, and comment if you guys want more videos like this. All right, peace out.